Okay, so yesterday we discussed cities, different districts of Maharashtra, and till now we have discussed districts up to Ahmednagar. Okay, so Ahmednagar, yesterday we discussed few things about Anna Hazare, then that Upatrao Pawar, okay, and places in Ahmednagar district. With respect to area, Ahmednagar is still the largest district in Maharashtra. Okay. Then we discuss Nandurbar district. Nandurbar, the tribal population is more. Okay. The tribal populated district, we can say 70% of the population of the Nandurbar district in Maharashtra, that is tribes. Okay, tribes. And then Bhilori, that is one important language of the tribes. And then other things, Jalgaon we discuss places like Pitalkhore. Pitalkhore is very important place, which is important with respect to ancient history of India. And I have told you that there are certain places in Maharashtra which are very important with respect to ancient history of India, with respect to geography of India, and that can be direct questions for your central government examinations like UPSC and Staff Selection Commission also. So Pitalkhore is like that only. Okay, Pitalkhore is like that only. So Pitalkhore you need to understand, and Pitalkhore is in Jalgaon district of Maharashtra, and it is famous for Buddhist caves. Okay, Buddhist caves, and 3rd century. Okay, BC. Okay, 3rd century BC, and there are 14 caves related to the Buddhism, Pitalkhore. And then other things also we have discussed. Dhode we have discussed yesterday. Then we discussed Nashik district, okay, and so many other districts. So now the next district of Aurangabad, next district of Maharashtra is Aurangabad. Now again, Aurangabad is a historically important city. Specifically, if you consider the medieval history of India, so with respect to medieval history of India, medieval history of India, Aurangabad is important place. Okay, means it is not only important with respect to Maharashtra or with respect to state services examination or the state examinations, it is important for our central government examinations, right? So Aurangabad. So now I am sharing here with you this map of Aurangabad. Today we are finishing all these districts so that tomorrow we shall start with economy section without any break. So Aurangabad, see Aurangabad map, Vaijapur, Gangapur, Paitan, Aurangabad itself, Kuldabad, Pulambri, Kannad, Sillod, and this is Soegaon. Okay, so Soegaon, Sillod, Pulambri, Aurangabad, Paitan, Gangapur, Kultabad, Kannad, Vaijapur. Now these are the tehsils of Aurangabad. Okay, these are tehsils of Aurangabad, Vaijapur, Gangapur, Kuldabad, Kannad. Okay. Huh? Then Aurangabad itself, Pulambri, Sillod, Soegaon, Kuldabad, Kannad. Okay. So these are tehsils. ओके ठीक आहे. हे झाले तहसील्स औरंगाबाद मधले एवढे. Paitan is important place. Paitan is having importance with respect to ancient period of India also. Okay, Paitan. What do you know? What is the ancient name of Paitan? पैठणचं प्राचीन भारतातील नाव काय होतं? कोणाला माहिती आहे का? पैठणचं प्राचीन भारतातील नाव काय होतं माहिती आहे कोणाला? Anybody? हॅलो. हा, पैठणचं प्राचीन भारतातील नाव काय होतं? आवाज येतोय ना माझा? हा. What is the ancient name of Pathan? Pathan is historically important. And with respect to Maharashtra, there is another importance of Pathan. Okay, in Marathi, म्हणजे MPSC State Services Examination, there is one सेंट, संत एक मेन्शन केलेले आहेत. त्यांच्या संदर्भात पैठण महत्वाचं आहे. ओके, कुठले संत आहेत ते? जर समजा MPSC मध्ये जर प्रश्न आला तर त्यांच्याबद्दल येतो. त्यांच्या पर्टिक्युलर एका रचनेबद्दल येतो. म्हणजे एक जी त्यांनी मराठी साहित्यामध्ये जी एक रचना केली त्यांनी, कंपोजिशन, सो त्याच्याबद्दल MPSC मध्ये स्पेसिफिकली प्रश्न येतो. सो ही बिलॉंग टू पैठण. सो त्यांचं नाव काय होतं? आणि विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू एन्शियंट हिस्ट्री, okay, which can be important with respect to UPSC examination, even staff selection examination sometimes. So Pathan, पिष्तापूर. ओके, पैठणचं नाव पिष्तापूर आहे का? रुपाली, पिष्तापूर सांगितलं तू. पिष्तापूर आहे की प्रतिष्ठान आहे? प्रतिष्ठान. पैठणचं जे ओरिजिनल फेमस जे नाव आहे एन्शियंट पिरियड मध्ये, दॅट इज प्रतिष्ठान. ओके, प्रतिष्ठान. आणि आय हॅव आस्क्ड यू अबाउट सेंट, संत
एकनाथ.
संत एकनाथ आहे ना. समजा MPSC मध्ये प्रश्न आला तर एकनाथांबद्दल येईल. आणि संत एकनाथ इज फेमस फॉर व्हॉट वेअर हिज कंपोजिशन्स. त्यांचे कंपोजिशन जे संत एकनाथांनी लिहिले, त्यांना फेमस कंपोजिशन्स किंवा त्यांनी जे काही कंपोजिशन्स लिहिले, ओके, तर त्याच्यामध्ये काय प्रसिद्ध होतं त्यांचं? एकनाथांचं काय म्हणतो आपण? एकनाथ आले की असं एकनाथांचं काय, असं कुठल्या रचना केल्या त्यांनी? म्हणजे महाराष्ट्राच्या संदर्भात, ते काही UPSCच्या एक्झाम मध्ये येणार नाही ह्या गोष्टी, परंतु महाराष्ट्राच्या संदर्भात एकनाथांनी कशाची रचना केली? भारुडांची रचना केली. भारुड. ओके, एकनाथांनी भारुडांची रचना केली. भारुड म्हणजे दिस इज लाईक वन पोएट्री काइंड ऑफ थिंग. अँड देर आर व्हेरी मच फेमस भारुड विच वेअर कंपोज बाय एकनाथ. जसं विंचू चावला देवा रे देवा, काय मी करू विंचू चावला, हे एक भारुड आहे. ओके, तर म्हणजे ड्युरिंग दॅट टाइम इट वॉज लाईक entertainment of the people and to awaken people with respect to the social ills in the society, with respect to social odds in the society. So he used that particular bharud and म्हणजे ते लोकांपर्यंत जाऊन मग लोकांमध्ये ते प्रवचन काइंड ऑफ करायचे आणि मग त्याच्यामधून त्या भारुडाच्या माध्यमातून लोकांमध्ये जनजागृती व्हायची. वेगवेगळे जे समाजातील चुकीच्या परंपरा वगैरे असतील, कुठल्या गोष्टी असतील तर त्या संदर्भात. ठीक आहे, तर आता तो मोठा विषय होऊन जाईल. सो एनिवे, सो दिस इज जस्ट अबाउट वन तहसील ऑफ औरंगाबाद. देर आर अदर तहसील्स ऑल्सो अँड औरंगाबाद itself as an entire district, there are so many dimensions. Okay, so औरंगाबाद त्याच्यामध्ये लिहून घ्या. Write down. This place was identified. This place was identified, means Aurangabad was identified as Rajat Dag. Rajat Dag. This place was identified by a name Rajat Dag. Okay. Full stop. In 1187 AD. 1187 AD, King Bhilam Yadav, King Bhilama Yadav, King Bhilama Yadav constructed famous Daulatabad fort. Daulatabad, Daulatabad Fort, oblique Devgiri Fort, oblique Devgiri Fort, Daulatabad Fort, oblique Devgiri Fort at Daulatabad. At Daulatabad. Okay, so now this fact is important with respect to your rest of the examinations also. Means it is not necessary that is only important for your state examination. This is important for your central government examinations, right? So who constructed Devgiri Fort? That can be a question. And Devgiri basically came into news during the period of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Okay, MBT, Muhammad bin Tughlaq. If you study medieval history of India, मध्ययुगीन भारतात जर तुम्ही अभ्यास केला तर तुम्हाला माहिती आहे की मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक जो होता, सो मोहम्मद बिन तुगलकांनी त्याची जी राजधानी होती ती म्हणजे देवगिरीला शिफ्ट करण्याचं त्याचं हे चाललेलं होतं. देवगिरी म्हणजे दौलताबाद. आणि मग त्यांनी ते शिफ्ट सुद्धा केलेली होती. सो इट वॉज लाईक Muhammad bin Tughlaq is again very important personality in the medieval history, and he took so many such decisions which were like proved failure during that time. But if you see the impact of those decisions, so in the long run or after long time, some few of his decisions pose a positive impact. So this decision was one kind of his decision. During that time, it was like a failure, but afterwards you can see that because of that decision, you can see the promotion of the Islam in the Deccan part of India, and even the promotion of Urdu. Okay, Urdu, Dakhani, Urdu जो language है उसको दक्खनी कहा जाता है. So that Urdu language reached to south part of India, that is Maharashtra. Okay, means Devgiri is in Maharashtra, so it reached to the Maharashtra. That capital shifted from that Delhi side to this side, southern side. Okay, and that is to west part. Okay, so in Maharashtra. So from here you can see there is a promotion of the Urdu, and afterwards Urdu identified as a Dakhani. So the another name of Urdu is Dakhani. बघा किती सगळ्या गोष्टी येतात. म्हणजे we are just discussing cities of Maharashtra, but with the cities of Maharashtra we are also discussing rest of the things, multiple things which are important for your central government examination and at the same time state government examinations. Okay, so हे लक्षात ठेवा. काय लिहिलं तुम्ही? So he constructed that fort. Write down further. Daulatabad was a capital city of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Daulatabad was a capital city of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. For a temporary period. Full stop. Next, write down. The present day Aurangabad city, founded in 1610. The present day Aurangabad city, founded in 1610. By Malik Ambar. It was also known as Khadki. He shifted capital of Nizam Shahi. From Daulatabad to Aurangabad. He shifted capital of Nizam Shahi from Daulatabad to Aurangabad. Full stop. Afterwards, Malik Ambar's son, Fateh Khan, afterwards, Malik Ambar's son, Fateh Khan, renamed this city as Fateh Nagar. Renamed this city as Fateh Nagar. Fateh Nagar. So stop. Later on, Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb ruled over here. Later on, Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb ruled over here, and finally, Aurangzeb renamed this city as Aurangabad. Aurangzeb renamed this city as Aurangabad. Okay, so now see the development from ancient to the medieval period. In the ancient period, we can see that ki Rajat Dag, this was the name of this particular periphery, Rajat Dag. Okay. Then afterwards, we have seen that ki Bhilama Yadav, he constructed that Devgiri fort. Okay. And then the Dawlatabad, it was like a capital for a while of the Muhammad bin Tughlaq, who shifted his capital from Delhi to Devgiri or the Dawlatabad. And then there was a person, Malik Ambar. Okay, and that Malik Ambar, he founded this present city of the Aurangabad, and again its earlier name was Khadki. Then again Fateh Khan came. Then Fateh Khan renamed this particular city as a Fateh Nagar, and then finally Shah Jahan came to the power. Shah Jahan was a Mughal emperor, and then after Shah Jahan's son and successor, Aurangzeb, and then Aurangzeb, during the period of Aurangzeb, this city renamed as the Aurangabad. Okay, so this is history, means there are so many historical facts revolves around the city of Aurangabad. Okay, write down further. Aurangabad was a part of then Hyderabad province. Aurangabad was a part of then Hyderabad province.
Hyderabad province.
Hyderabad province. State, Hyderabad state or province. Okay. In 1956, Marathwada region, Marathwada region got separated from Hyderabad province. In 1956, Marathwada region got separated from Hyderabad province and incorporated into Mumbai province. And incorporated
Hyderabad province in konta year?
In 1956, Marathwada region got separated from Hyderabad province. Okay, and incorporated किंवा merged पण लिहू शकता, and merged into Mumbai province, Full stop. Next line. A place near Aurangabad, a famous ancient place near Paitan, a famous ancient place near Aurangabad is Paitan. A famous ancient place near Aurangabad is Paitan. It was a capital city. It was a capital city of Satavahanas. It was a capital city of Satvahana rulers. Satvahana rulers. Famously known as means a city. That city was famously known as Pratishthan. Pratishthan. Now Satvahana is a very important dynasty of the ancient period. प्राचीन भारतातील सातवाहन डायनेस्टी ही महत्वाची डायनेस्टी आहे, महत्वाचा वंश आहे. आणि त्यांची जी राजधानी होती ती होती प्रतिष्ठान. प्रतिष्ठान म्हणजेच पैठण. Pratishthan was a world famous, not only for India, but it was a world famous sericulture center. Sericulture center. Sericulture मतलब क्या?
सिल्क ना.
Silk. Yes, sericulture center oblique famous silk industry. रेशीम ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, famous silk industry, रेशीम. Okay, so Pratisthana is a very important city during those period and ancient period. Okay, then write down. So see, this entire fact is very important with respect to your central government examination, and at the same time for EMPSC like examination, right? So state आणि central दोन्हीकडे हे जे facts आहेत that are very important. पुढे लिहा. The world famous Ajanta and Ellora caves. The world famous Ajanta or Ajinta आपण त्याला म्हणतो मराठीमध्ये. The world famous Ajanta and Ellora caves. Now Ellora म्हणजे काय? Ellora म्हणजे काय? मराठीत त्याला आपण एलोऱ्याला काय म्हणतो? अरे मराठीमध्ये एलोऱ्याला काय म्हणतात?
अजिंठा वेरूळ.
वेरूळ. हा. The world famous Ajinta and Ellora, ELLORA, Ellora oblique Verud caves situated in this district. Then write down. A center of water and land management. Okay, a center of water and land management is situated here. In bracket write down Walmi, WALMI, Water and Land Management Institute. Okay, Water and Land Management Institute. Aurangabad is also in the list of Smart City Mission. Aurangabad is also in the list of Smart City Mission. Smart City Mission. Aurangabad is also in the list of Smart City Mission. Then area, okay. 10,100 square kilometer. 10,100 square kilometer. Population. $37,01,282. 37,01,282. Okay, 37,01,282. 37,01,282. Female 48%, male 52%. Female population 48%, male 52%. Literacy 79.02, 79.02 literacy. Okay, now which are the important rivers in this district?
रिवर
औरंगाबाद, हा rivers,
गोदावरी
हा गोदावरी, गुड. आणखी खोरं कुठला आहे? कोणत्या दोन नदीच्या खोऱ्यात हा जिल्हा वसलेला आहे? तेजल, कोणत्या दोन? गोदावरी एक आहे, गोदावरी नदी खोरं, आणि आणखी कुठल्या नदीच्या खोऱ्यात हा जिल्हा आहे वसलेला?
दूधना.
दूधना. ओके, ठीक आहे. दूधना एक रिव्हर आहे त्या जिल्ह्यामध्ये. तर हे जे बेसिन्स म्हणतो ना आपण, रिव्हर बेसिन्स, राईट, खोरं. So this district is situated in the river basins of Godavari and Tapi. Write down further. Aurangabad is situated in the river basins of Godavari and Tapi. In the river basins of Godavari and Tapi. Godavari is the main river in the district. Godavari is the main river in the district. So stop. Purna, comma Shivana, Purna, comma Shivana, comma Kham, Dudhana, Gulhati, comma Girja. Purna, Shivana, Kham, Dudhana, Galhati, not Gulhati, Galhati, Girja are tributaries of Godavari. Are tributaries म्हणजे उपनद्या आपण म्हणतो त्याला, tributaries of Godavari. Stop. Next, Aurangabad district comes under region of South Plateaus, Then write down next. Gautada is a wildlife sanctuary. Gautada is a wildlife sanctuary situated in Kannad Tahsil of Aurangabad. Situated in Kannad Tahsil of Aurangabad. Kannad Tahsil of Aurangabad. Then irrigation projects. Okay, Sanga irrigation project kutla hai? It's a very famous irrigation project. It's a regular question for competitive examinations.
जायकवाडी.
Yes, Jayakwadi. कुठे आहे Jayakwadi project? Jayakwadi कुठे आहे? Where it is?
पैठण.
पैठण. Okay. कोणत्या नदीवरती? कोणत्या नदीवरती आहे? Which river? Jayakwadi project irrigation.
गोदावरी रिवर
Godavari river. Okay, very nice. Godavari river. Okay, right on irrigation projects. Jayakwadi project at Paithan on river Godavari. Then Other small projects are Hiradapuri. Other small projects are Hiradapuri and Apegao. Apegao.
Hiranpuri.
Hiradapuri and Apegao. Hiradapuri and Apegao.
परत रिपीट करा एकदा.
हिरडपुरी and आपेगाव. जायकवाडी झालं, त्यानंतर हिरडपुरी and आपेगाव. Irrigation land under Jayakwadi is irrigation land under Jayakwadi project is 54,000 hectare. 54,000 hectare. 54,000 हेक्टर जमीन जी आहे ती जायकवाडी प्रकल्पाच्या माध्यमातून ओलिताखाली येते. ओके.
सर किती म्हणाले हेक्टर?
54,000 hectare. 54,000 hectare. Okay. Then write down other institutions. Important institution. In that, write down Defense Services Preparation Center. Defense Services Preparation Center.
Defense Services.
हाँ, प्रिपरेशन सेंटर. सैनिकी सेवा असतात ना, त्याची एक प्रशिक्षण संस्था आहे तिथे. ओके. त्याच्यानंतर मग आहे इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ एअरक्राफ्ट मेंटेनन्स इंजिनिअरिंग. Institute of Aircraft Maintenance Engineering. Institute of Aircraft Maintenance Engineering. Okay, now this is, I have told you ki central institutions at all places in India are important. So this is central institution. Okay. So Institute of Aircraft Maintenance Engineering. Then National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology.
National
Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. And then Indo-German Tool Room. Indo-German Tool Room. Indo-German Tool Room. Okay. Next is industries. Now, the famous industrial zones are Waluns. Famous industrial zones are Waluns. Waluns. WALUNJ. Waluns. Waluns MIDC, Paitan MIDC, and Shendra Industrial Colony. And Shendra Industrial Colony. In bracket, Shendra Bidkin Industrial Zone. Shendra dash Bidkin Industrial Zone. Bracket close. आणखी पुढे लिहा. The ambitious project of government is ORIC. ORIC. AURIC. AURIC capital मध्ये AURIC. ORIC.
Sir, ambitional.
The ambitious project of government is ORIC. AURIC. ORIC. In bracket write down Aurangabad Industrial City. औरंगाबाद इंडस्ट्रियल सिटी. ओके, सो हे एक मोठा प्रोजेक्ट आहे आणि हे शहर असणार आहे औद्योगिक कारणांसाठी. ऑरिक AURIC. ओके, औरंगाबाद इंडस्ट्रियल सिटी. ओके, this will be the major project of the government. Then write down tourist destinations. Ellora Caves. Okay, Ellora Caves. In that write down here along with caves situated a house of Maloji Raje. A house of Maloji Raje. House of Maloji Raje. Okay. Then write down Ajanta Caves. एवढंच लिहा. वेरूळ बद्दल तुम्हाला आणखी माहिती काढता येईल. ओके, डिटेल आहे भरपूर. एलोरा itself or the Verud itself, it's a important chapter with respect to the art and architecture culture. So we don't need to take that particular information here. Okay, so then Ajanta Caves. Ajanta Caves constructed from 2nd century BC. Constructed or the construction started from 2nd century BC and continued till 650 AD. Okay, it is also famous for cave paintings, wall
Sir,
cave
continue
painting.
till.
Continue till 650 AD. Continue till 650 AD. To stop. It is famous for its wall paintings. Okay, so basically, if you see Ajanta, so Ajanta is famous for the paintings and the paintings which were during that time, which are of that particular time, ancient period, this 200 BC to 650 AD in between. And these paintings are mainly related to the life of Buddha. Okay, I have told you that wherever you find caves architecture in India, so that is basically associated with the Buddhism. So here you can see the paintings which are mainly associated with the life of the Buddhas. And these paintings are still live painting. म्हणजे अजूनही त्या पेंटिंग ज्या आहेत त्या जशाच्या तशा दिसतात. It is a matter of research for the scientists also, ki which color and what actually these painters use. Okay, so that is not yet identified ki what these painters, those who painted these paintings, what they use, which chemical they use. So that is still a question for the researchers. Okay, so आप जाओगे अजंता में तो आप लोगों को दिखेगा कि वहाँ की जो पेंटिंग्स वो अभी भी जीवित है, मतलब एकदम अभी निकाली हुई है ऐसा लगता है वहाँ पे। ओके, सो ये कब की पेंटिंग्स है, ये इस समय की पेंटिंग्स है। मतलब आप अगर हम उसका डेट वाइज जाएंगे तो इसको कम से कम आज से 2000 साल पहले की पेंटिंग्स देख लीजिए, लेकिन फिर भी वो जीवित लगती है। सो इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट, ठीक है, एंड दैट्स व्हाई इट इज अ मैटर ऑफ रिसर्च फॉर द रिसर्चर्स। ओके, देन राइट डाउन नेक्स्ट।
सर अजिंठा केव्स आणि भीमटेका केव्सच्या सिमिलॅरिटी आहेत ना दोन्ही पेंटिंग मध्ये? भीमटेका मध्य प्रदेश.
नाही नाही, सिमिलॅरिटी नाही ना. भीमबेटका या प्री हिस्टॉरिक केव्स आहेत. ओके, भीमबेटका caves are prehistoric caves, and these caves these are not prehistoric caves. Okay, these are specifically related to Buddhism. Okay, भीमबेटका caves तर फार आधीचे आहेत ना. ओके, म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस मनुष्याचं इव्होल्युशन होत होतं, ज्यावेळेस मनुष्य हा हंटिंग गॅदरिंग फेज मध्ये होता, त्या कालखंडातल्या भीमबेटका केव्ज आहेत. त्याच्यामुळे त्याचं कुठलंही रिलेशन याच्यासोबत नाही देत आहेत. फक्त तिथे सुद्धा पेंट्स आहेत, म्हणजे जे पेंट्स वापरलेले आहेत व्हाईट आणि गेरुवा कलर ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, शेंद्री सारखा, ठीक आहे, तर ते सुद्धा सजीव वाटतात त्या पेंटिंग सुद्धा, ठीक आहे. एनिवे, थर्ड दिस वन, खुलदाबाद, थर्ड city or the third place, Khuldabad. Khuldabad is known for the tomb, T-O-M-B, kabar, tomb of Sheikh Zainuddin. Is known for the tomb, T-O-M-B, tomb, kabar.
Okay.
Kabar, हाँ कबर असतं ना ते, दर्गा, कबर. ओके, tomb of Sheikh Zainuddin and Aurangzeb and Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. So Sheikh Zainuddin was you can say a teacher of, Sheikh Zainuddin was a spiritual teacher of Aurangzeb. Okay, Sheikh Zainuddin was a spiritual teacher, spiritual guru of Aurangzeb, and Aurangzeb, it was a wish of Aurangzeb that after his death, his tomb should be constructed besides the tomb of his master, okay, spiritual master. And accordingly, after the death of Aurangzeb, that tomb of Aurangzeb is also constructed beside the tomb of Sheikh Zainuddin. Okay, so Sheikh Zainuddin is again very important, and that Aurangzeb chi kabar ji hai Khultabad, that both are important. Then write down Paitan oblique Pratishthan. And then with respect to MPSC examination or the state examination, it was a native place of Sant Eknath. Native place of Sant Eknath. Sant Eknath, a famous Marathi Sant, known for composition of his Abhangas and Bharud. Full stop. Paitan is also famous for Nath Udyan, which is considered as the replica of Vrindavan garden Vrindavan Garden of Mysore. Vrindavan Garden of Mysore. Paitan is also famous for a unique sari type, Paithani. A unique sari type dash Paithani. And also for Himaru shawl. Himaru shawl. Himaru shawl. Full stop. Bala Sahib Patil Museum is also located here. Bala Sahib Patil Museum is also located here. Bala Sahib Patil Museum is also located here. Okay. Then see in Aurangabad itself, there is one place which is considered as a replica of Taj Mahal. What is that?
Bibi ka Maqbara.
Bibi Ka Maqbara. So Bibi Ka Maqbara. Who constructed Bibi Ka Maqbara? Who constructed
औरंगजेब.
औरंगजेब. किसके लिए क्यों कंस्ट्रक्ट किया था औरंगजेब ने?
वो अपनी वाइफ के मेमोरी में कुछ, उनका नाम दिलराज था ऐसे.
दिलराज था क्या? अच्छा, दिलराज ही था कि और कुछ था? दिलराज. हाँ, अच्छा नाम है.
दिलराज.
दिलराज. राबिया दुरानी नाम था उसका. राबिया दुरानी.
अच्छा,
बराबर है क्या? हाँ, देखो गूगल होगा किसी के पास तो. हाँ, नेम ऑफ वाइफ ऑफ औरंगजेब.
हो सर, बरोबर है.
राबिया दुरानी बरोबर है.
हो.
ओके, ठीक है. सो राबिया दुरानी. तो औरंगजेब.
बट सर उनको दिलराज भी बोलते हैं.
अच्छा, दिलराज भी बोलते हैं क्या? ओके.
हाँ, दिलराज बानू बेगम में से कुछ.
दिलराज बानू बेगम.
हाँ.
अच्छा, वो दूसरी तो नहीं थी ना?
नहीं, पहली.
नहीं, क्योंकि ये इनको एक नहीं रहती थी ना, मतलब 2-4 तो होती थी. हाँ, तो उसमें से उसका फेमस नाम जो है वो राबिया दुरानी है. ठीक है, बाकी के अगर नाम होंगे तो देख लेना उसका. सो राबिया दुरानी, राइट डाउन. नेक्स्ट, बीबी का मकबरा. बीबी का मकबरा. बीबी का मकबरा is a famous. Bibi Ka Maqbara is a famous memorial constructed by Aurangzeb in a memory of his wife Rabia Durrani.
Bibi Ka Maqbara is famous.
अरे बाबा, काय लिहिलं तू आता? माझी वाक्यरचना परत मी माझ्या याच्यात जातो आणि परत मला रिव्हर्स यावं लागतं.
Bibi Ka Maqbara is a famous.
हाँ, काय फेमस? बताओ बाकी लोग. क्या लिखा मैंने? क्या बताया था?
विक्टोरिया राय.
हाँ, वाचा कोणीतरी वाक्यरचना पूर्ण. हे मध्ये मध्येच ना, तू लिहित नाहीस का ग पूर्ण? हा, मध्येच. हा, तेजल वाच बरं काय लिहिलं ते.
Bibi Ka Maqbara is the famous memorial constructed by Aurangzeb.
हाँ, बीबी का मकबरा is the famous memorial constructed by Aurangzeb in a memory of his wife Rabia Durrani. झालं का ऐश्वर्या पूर्ण? ऐश्वर्या झालं का पूर्ण? Rabia Durrani. Okay, Rabia Durrani. It is considered as the replica of Taj Mahal. Replica of Taj Mahal of Agra. Okay, replica of Taj Mahal of Agra. So तसंच आहे ते, परंतु ते इट्स म्हणजे हुबेहूब आहे ते, परंतु ताजमहाल हा संपूर्ण संगमरवराचा आहे. ठीक आहे. देन write down further. There are 12 caves. There are 12 caves situated within the city. Then write down Ghroneshwar temple, कॉमा करून लिहा किंवा फुल स्टॉप नंतर घृणेश्वर टेम्पल ऑफ एलोरा. घृणेश्वर टेम्पल ऑफ एलोरा is a famous Jyotirling. Okay, now this is all about our important city, which is Aurangabad. Okay, so ही झाली तुमची Aurangabad. So what we have discussed about Aurangabad? Aurangabad is basically is having ancient importance, is having medieval importance, means during the medieval period, and in recent period also, Aurangabad is the most important city of Maharashtra. So with respect to our state and the central government examinations, Aurangabad, its cultural history, okay, geography, okay, the river Godavari and all these things are important with respect to this city. Okay. So our next city, we are moving towards our next city.